Good morning, children. Today we are going to study next chapter of English. Children, you all like to go for a picnic and visit different places. Some of you might have dreamed or imagined a picnic to space. Travel to space, it is also called as space exploration. So today we are going to see about a girl who gets an opportunity to travel to space in our lesson, The Souvenir. So when you go for picnic, you bring some things from there as a remembrance or a memory of that place. So souvenir means a thing kept as a reminder of something. So let's begin with the lesson, The Souvenir. With the tip of her nose raised to the window of the space shuttle, Sally sat gazing, means looking in surprise, at the view outside for so long. Still she did not seem to be contented. Contented means to be satisfied. She had read the description of this view several times before and had seen this scene on the video too. But this was different. Reading the description was one thing, watching the pictures and videos captured by the camera was another. But getting an opportunity to view that amazing panorama, panorama means a very wide view, with your own eyes, being present physically right in the midst of it, was indeed an out of the world experience. No matter how long she sat gazing, her awe means amazement and wonder did not seem to abate. Abate means to reduce, decrease. The earth gradually appeared to get smaller and smaller in the sky. The azure, that is clear blue color. So azure blue sky was now looking jet black. The clouds had disappeared. The stars were shining bright. So Sally had read about the space shuttle and she has seen some videos. But this time, Sally was experiencing practically. Whatever she had read, she was seeing all the things with her own eyes. She was observing everything. She had no words. It was out of the world experience to her. No matter how long she sat gazing, her excitement and wonder could not seem to abate, to decrease. As she was going up in the sky, in space, Earth appeared small like a ball, and blue sky was now looking like jet black in color. And clouds had disappeared, and she could see bright shining stars. This trip to the moon was exorbitantly, means excessively expensive. But still Sally's mother had sent her on the trip. In our childhood, we could not even think of such long distance trips. The longest trip meant going to Europe. If you are getting this opportunity, make the most of it, said Mummy. Oh, Mummy, Neha's grandmother was saying that in their childhood, the longest trip for school children used to be only up to Delhi or Kolkata. It seems so funny, isn't it? Said Sally laughing. Remembering the incident, made her laugh even now. So, even though the trip was very costly, expensive, Sally's mother was ready to send her. Children, our parents do lot of sacrifices to keep us, their children, happy. So we should always respect them and make them happy, make them proud by getting good marks in exam with our behavior and with a good manners. Sally's mother said that in her childhood, she has not got the chance. So she wants Sally to make best use of this opportunity. She also said that in her childhood, longest trip was going to Europe. And Neha's grandmother said in their childhood, the longest trip was only up to Delhi or Kolkata. Sally laughs remembering this incident. So children, always upcoming generation get more facilities. You can also compare your parent childhood and yours. There is a lot of difference. Here we can see the example of picnic. During grandmother's childhood, she have gone to picnic up to Delhi or Kolkata. But Saily's mother got chance to go to Europe. And Saili is getting the opportunity to fly to space. So there is difference. So and every parents wish that their children should get better than what they had. Now the shuttle was getting closer and closer to the moon. Then it started orbiting. Orbiting means moving around another object. Then it started orbiting the moon. In every 32 minutes, the shuttle completed one revolution around the moon. Light and darkness followed each other in quick succession. The dome-shaped settlements on the moon, which resemble, means look same, the igloos of Eskimos were now visible. After some time, Siley's shuttle made a slow, measured, and safe landing on the moon. The door of the shuttle was open and children were escorted, means guided, through an airtight tunnel to the settlement at the Neil Armstrong base. So shuttle was about to reach to moon. It started orbiting the moon. Shuttle took 32 minutes to revolve around the moon. Siley could see dome-shaped settlements on the moon, which were looking like igloos of Eskimos. After some time, shuttle makes slow and safe landing on moon, and doors were open, and children were guided and carefully taken through tunnel to the settlement at Neil Armstrong Base. The receptionist means a person who greets and deals with visitors. The receptionist at the entrance to the base gave some instructions at the very outset. I welcome you all to the Neil Armstrong Base. To make your stay on the moon pleasant and comfortable, I would like you to take certain precautions, means steps taken in advance to prevent something dangerous. Listen carefully to my instructions and please follow them during your stay. You know that the gravitational force of the moon is one-sixth that of the earth. In the human settlements on the moon, a gravitational force equivalent to that of the earth has been artificially maintained. But outside those settlements, the gravitational force of the moon is at work. You will have to be extremely careful when you roam around there. The second point to remember is related to shopping on the moon. You all must be interested in carrying souvenirs back from the moon. Please buy the articles only from the shops which are inside the dome-shaped settlements. There you will be assured of genuine, means real, articles. Do not buy anything from the unauthorized shops outside the settlement. I wish you a very happy and pleasant stay on the moon. Unauthorized means not having official permission. To children, when we visit any hotel, we see receptionists guide us. Same way, here at the entrance of moon, there was a receptionist. She guided and gave instructions to children to make their stay very happy, enjoyable and comfortable. So she gave two instructions to them. First instruction given was the gravitational force inside the settlement on the moon is maintained and is equivalent to the earth, same like earth. But when you roam outside of settlement, the gravitational force of the moon is at work. So you have to be very careful when you roam outside of the settlement. And second instruction given was to buy or to do shopping only from shops which were inside the dome-shaped settlement. Because in settlement, they will get genuine, real articles and not to buy anything from the outside which are unauthorized shops. So these were the two instructions given. Now how they spent 3 days of trip on moon, that we shall see in the next lecture. Thank you children.